It's 4 o'clock. We're at the airport. First day. Here we go. You ready?
Yep.
Let's do this.
Listen, how many of y'all know that the king is alive? Woo! Come on now, get in line with it. Sing it out, tell him God did it. He beat the grave and he still...
We are here in Dream Center in Denver. We are going to be going out on the street and helping people and passing out food, some necessities stuff in it. We're going to be passing it out to people on the streets and in need in the community.
To the sky, Jesus is alive. The
One of my
praises-
favorite moments from this trip was the first day when I got to talk to a really nice old homeless lady on the streets, and she was talking about how much God had blessed her. And then as we were wrapping up the conversation, she said, "You are hope walking around." And it just kind of encouraged me throughout the rest of the week, and it was just the most special moment of my life.
Women, but we know the one who keeps the world spinning. We never lost and we keep
And one of my favorite moments on this missions trip was when we got to learn about people, like when we went and talked to people. For me, that was kind of hard, but when you get to talk to them, it's just so meaningful, and you get to like just know what their life has been, and it's just so cool to be able to actually pray for them and be able to help them and make them seen.
Today we're at Mile High Workshop and we're helping them fix dog toys so they can help women and children.
Praise the name.
Today we're gonna go and paint an elderly lady's house. Her name is Guadalupe, and we're gonna go and just fix her house up for her and make it look good.
Praise the name, Jesus. 'Cause we're forever saved and death is in the grave. Oh, and the praises don't stop. The devil's been dropped. I got some good news coming straight from the top. You saved me from the fire, lifted me higher. I'm feeling so good, gotta sing it with the choir. The king is alive.
So we were able to have a bunch of team time on this trip. It started out by us doing devotionals in the morning, where we would spread out around the church or go outside and find a place to sit, and we would read a passage from the Bible and answer some questions that we had in the book about it. And then later that night, we would all meet together as a team, and we would have what is called team time. So team time was basically where we took a leadership lesson kind of thing and learned about our gifts and our talents and how we can also support each other as a team, which was really helpful in this mission process. And then we also learned what we thought about the Bible passage that we had all read and talked about it for a while. We had some worship music, and then we had some bead time. Bead time was basically where we showed our appreciation for each other, like one other person, on something that had been done during that day or during the previous day or something like that, which was a really reaffirming and team building time for all of us.
When I pay protection, they flees all directions.
One of the most impactful moments on the Denver missions trip was when we went on the scavenger hunt and went and talked to people and learned about what they're doing in Denver here.
It's a piece of pie, piece of pie, piece of pie. When I pray protection, they flee in several directions. Thunder and lightning, you come down, and all my enemies, you bend their knees again.
My favorite part on this trip was working with the Action Center. The Action Center is able to help people and give them free food for if they can't afford it or if whatever. I was able to pray with some people, and it was really eye-opening.
One of the most impactful moments was when we worked at the Action Center and I met a man named Byron, and he was telling me that he kind of had a rough past and that the only reason that he lived was because he held his hand like this to his head because he had a gun held to his head, and he showed me the bullet wound from the gun, and he got shot at twice that day, but he was just super grateful that God let him live, and I just that was an impactful moment to me because God showed his grace in that and his compassion and let him live that day.
Protection, they flee in several directions.
One of my favorite moments from this mission trip was getting the chance to meet with, talk to, help out, and pray for a customer while we were helping hand out food at the Action Center.
Today we cleaned the church since we're getting ready to go, and we're going to go to an aquarium later for our fun activity day, and we're gonna go out to dinner at Red Robin after that.
I'm about to have a good day, no matter what they say. The sun is shining down on me, birds are singing praise. I'm about to have a good day, in every single way. The God who made the universe knows me by my name, so it's a good day. Baby in my arms, walking through the neighborhood, living in the present, not what I shoulda or could.
One of my favorite moments that impacted this trip for me was probably being able to pray for one of the people at the food drive. He was having a really bad day, but he said I can pray for him, and that impacted me a lot.
One of my favorite moments from this trip was working at the Action Center, because we just were able to help people all day long. I was one of the shoppers, so I would meet people at the door and then go through and help them pick up food for like 6 hours, so it was really fun.
Birds are singing praise. I'm about to have a good day.
One of my favorite moments during this trip was when we had our morning devotional on Friday, and I think that God was just really working in that time, because I was in prayer and I was like, God, I really just want to learn something from this time. And in that time, I really just focused on like how almighty God was, and I think it was really cool to have that realization that all the trials we go through is like our Father letting that through and knowing that we can survive through that. So I think that was just really cool and impactful for me, and I think I'm gonna just try to really utilize that and that knowledge when I come back from this trip.
Hi, I'm Rachel. I was their Leader Treks leader this week, and one of my favorite things seeing them do was just bond as a team last night. They just sang and sang and sang. They cried together, they worshiped together, and it was so beautiful. That was one of my favorite parts of the trip.
It's a good